Right, looks like the most of the people are already here, so we can actually start. It's Mr. Volti out there. Long time no here, guys. So let's break down the structure of our today's AMA session. I will start with the updates on Volt's side, and then we will give the microphone to some full army members so you guys can ask whatever you have on your mind. So let's begin. What I wanted to say at the beginning that many questions have been raised regarding the status of our utilities, such as SparkBot, VoltiChange, and the website itself. We already resolved the issues related to Volti card and the BNB side of VoltiChange, and at the moment we are fixing the ETH side, and SparkBot is being handled by the original OG department team that built these products, as they essentially the only ones who fully understand the underlying architecture. On our side, we continue pushing them and trying to speed up the process, but unfortunately, we cannot completely influence how they prioritize the work internally. Once again, recovering users' funds from SparkBot remains one of our top priorities, and we have not forgotten about it. Had to have a glass of water, and we continue with the website. As for the VOLT INU website, it is currently under redevelopment, which is why the previous version was taken down. I mean, we've heard all your feedback regarding improvements, including ideas around meme integration and AI powered features. So we're actually looking at every comment that you guys leave and trying to deliver the best possible version of our website. And another topic that comes up frequently is launching our token on Solana. Right now, Solana is going through a weaker period, and at the moment, we don't see a strong reason to deploy here. And however, once liquidity and momentum returns to Solana ecosystem, we will immediately revisit and make this decision happen. Regarding the current vote on liquidity migration, as many of you have noticed, the Everrise platform has become technically outdated, unfortunately. We believe that something as important as DAO governance should operate on modern infrastructure that is actively maintained and continuously improved. That's why we've chosen Flockify as the next platform for our DAO-related operations. This is simply the foundational upgrade that needs to happen. We're still in discussion with Everrise in hopes of lowering the quorum requirements and making the voting process easier to complete, but unfortunately, the situation is more complicated than it may seem. And at the same time, we're preparing a joint marketing campaign with a major partner. We very apologize for the delay, but we decided to advertise the voting first before launching the campaign. And one more thing, we're completely rethought the ambassador program, which I think most of you guys are very interested in. And this new direction will also be reflected in the upcoming partner campaign. I feel like it's the most from my side. So now we are jumping to the chat to answer all the questions that you guys have. Let me go and read through the chat quickly so I'll start answering your questions. All right. So I see a lot of questions regarding VDSC in our forum, and unfortunately, most likely we won't be able to reverse the suspension on X. Yeah, X has been a dick recently. So however, once we've further developed this training VOLT INU ecosystem, we definitely plan to return the development of the VDSC collection. All right, going through the chat, more questions. All right, here's the question. Will VoltiChange website get overhauled with the new logo also? To be honest, guys, we haven't thought about it, but now, when you're asking, of course, we probably should do it. All right. Mr. Volti sees a lot of questions regarding the burning mechanism. So what I can say that all funds spent on development and ecosystem support have come directly from our own pockets. In order to implement a sustainable token burn model, we first need to establish clear and stable revenue sources within the Volt ecosystem. The reality is that revenues across crypto projects have significantly declined, and this is something you can see across the entire industry. That said, we continue buying back tokens from the market, and once we accumulate a meaningful amount, we will absolutely proceed with the burn event. However, this requires both time and right market sentiment so the burn receives the attention and impact it deserves. Oh yeah, I see a lot of questions regarding tier one exchanges. And guys, not going to lie, it's rough times. Exchanges are asking a lot of funds to get listed on their revenue dropped, and actually they're just asking too much and not bringing any value. So we're in process of communicating, but I'll be keeping you informed, guys. Yeah, to add up to the exchanges part, guys, let's be honest. Market dropped massively, and every freaking one faces the exact same problems, and exchanges do as well. So now it's a Wild West. All right, Volt Army, let me answer one more question, and then we'll move back to the chat, and I'll be answering it there. One more question, my dear. All right, I love this one. What are you guys doing to bring back volume and attention to Volt? What are you guys going to do differently? We're getting an organic engagement, guys, through partnership and marketing events. So now we're bringing back the momentum to actually make all of you satisfied. All right, guys, I said only one question, but I'll get another one because I want to fully dedicate myself to you today, as far as we don't have this AMA sessions that often. So, one more question. Okay, I love this one. Do we have any plans to showcase VOLT INU in the future to be at any crypto or NFT events? And guys, we actually visited Consensus back in March, and what I want to tell you is that everyone in the market is so freaking upset, and the overall sentiment was kind of bad. Even token 2049 got declined. So I would say that as soon as the traction and positive vibes are going to be back to the market, we're going to be willingly going to IRL events. But for now, it just doesn't make sense. All right, guys. I'm going to answer all the rest of the questions in the chat. And for now, the voice part of the AMA is over. Voltoshi was here with you. Thank you so much. And have the rest of the day good, guys. Thank you. Cheers.